Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Back in the 80s, when I was a small boy, there was this cartoon series that was my favorite. It was about cars, but they're not only cars. It turns out that they can transform into robots. And not only that, it turns out that these robots are automated. They can run by themselves. Not only that, it turns out that these robots have their own personalities. They have their own social hierarchy. They have conflict among themselves, etc. There were a lot of layers in the cartoon. And to come to think of it, it was not as simple as I thought it was. And the catchphrase for this particular cartoon was more than meets the eye. Transformers, more than meets the eye. And I think this is something that we can also apply when we perceive things in everyday life, when we perceive reality, that there are many layers to reality. There are many layers to the things that we perceive. When we see and perceive things, there are probably a lot of hidden layers about that certain object that we don't understand, that we have no knowledge of. And there are a lot of things that cause this. One of them is definitely our own limitations. So, what we see, what we perceive, is never the whole picture. That reality is always more than meets the eye. So, may God make it easy for us to understand, to have the ability to see the deeper meanings of reality, and may God make it easy for us to acknowledge and understand our own limitations. Allahu a'lam. Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.